There's the Mosasaur we've been waiting for. I got enough oxygen, let's do it. Hello guys, Zueljin here. Welcome back to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank y'all so very much for all the awesome support on the Ark series, guys. As always, if you do enjoy the videos, make sure to give me some tap on that like button to show you support for the series. You can subscribe to the channel for more daily videos. Why is my head like doing that? That's so weird. Anyway, today's gonna be a much different type of episode, guys. I'm gonna be upfront with you, okay? I'm running a little late, and I like to produce content every day, and there's a bunch of stuff on my back burner that I'd like to get done, but it doesn't really go into an episode format. Like, I like episodes to be like blockbuster hits for you guys, starting off with some elaborate plan and going through the motions of making this plan work and finally producing something at the end that everybody can say ooh and ah. And today I don't have any of that. Like, I really don't. There's a bunch of stuff I need to do. We need to finish the bridge, which is not going to happen today because I respect out of it. Well, respect out of the crafting speed and all that stuff. Plus, with the episode with Mazion took way too much building, so I'm not in the mood to build at all right now. I'm in the mood to like fight, and I want to get the road functional, and that means I really have to worry about getting Dodicurus or Dirticurus. I don't know why I said Dodi. Dirticurus up to snuff with speed, and I need help to do that, but XB's not around, and I thought that I would just try something different, so we're gonna get an elaborate pair today. Let me creep up a little bit and maybe you can see in the shadow. You see who that is? Somebody that we've been neglecting quite a bit. Hello, Guam Mojave. So, as you know, if you're saddled, you get XP, or your dino gets XP. So we're going to try this out a little bit. Let me get in out of cave mode here. Am I out of cave mode? Yes. So I want to try this out a little bit. Guam Mojave is not the best fighter in the world, right? But, I mean, she's a good fighter. You know, she's still a Spino. She has about 5,500 health, and she's really been gaining movement speed too. So what I figured is we would take Guam Mojave as long as we don't get... My movement speed is alright, as long as Guam Mojave doesn't step on me and kind of mess with, like, the direction I'm going. It looks like she kind of stops short of stomping on me, which is good. So what I think we'll do is we'll make sure Guam Mojave is set to attack my target, or attack your target as it was worded, and, well, we'll probably have to passive over here too. Let's see. We're going to whistle passive. That way, like, Timbaland doesn't go crazy. And we're going to go back and hit attack my target. Alright, so now we should be able to get XP just from kind of messing around. We can start by doing this. So, I have 139.9 right here. We can go ahead and click that. And then Guam Mojave should finish it. 139.9 added to 140. Now that was only one Titan boa, so that may have not been the case. That may have not been the case. Let's do something a little bit more violent, shall we? We're at 140, 140.02. What we need to do probably is test this out on a Paraceratherium. Now, really what I want is I want to be able to get... Wasn't there a Paraceratherium out here? Ah, there it is. Okay. Can you quit dropping deuces so I can make something happen? Alright, so we're at 140.3. Let's kill this Paraceratherium. Actually, let's just roll up into it. There's raptors and stuff here too. Alright, Spino's all over it. We're doing good. Spino killed a raptor. This is going to be really messy, you guys. Alright, now 140.6. So it does not look like I'm gaining any levels like that. That's really, really, really unfortunate. Like, I figured we'd be gaining a lot from that, although it's not. Now, is Guam Mojave gaining is what I want to know. Guam Mojave is at 5049.4. Let's find something else to kill. 5049.4, was it? Let's find something else. I might just have to get the finishing lick too. Let's see. Alright. 5049.4, this is Dirty Curious. 5049.4, 5049.7. Are these things giving me actually 0.3 XP? There's no way. We're only at 141 right now. Alright, I think what we need to do is maybe play around with some bigger prey. Let's see what we can find out here. There should be some gators and some snakes. Let's look at it on a little bit more of a scale. We have 141. Let's kill a few things here. I think that's what we're gonna do. And we'll just bring out... I'm gonna be in the area, and what we're gonna do is just what we could do is just set old Guam Mojave on aggressive. That would probably be kind of messy, but honestly, you know, that might not be too bad. Let's just do it. Set to aggressive, and there we go. All right, killing mega piranhas. Let's try to just look at the XP here. 141.7. It's killing stuff too, and we're not gaining anything. And there's a snake that's just trying to kill me here. We are definitely gonna need some help, I think, because I'm not gaining any XP from that. We can whistle passive when we're ready for it to be over. All right. Guam Mojave 149. We're still not gaining, you guys. Was I wrong about the way things are? Maybe it's because Guam Mojave's... I don't have anything saddled on Guam Mojave. What is happening? Okay, I did gain a level, so I got a little bit, apparently. Yes, kill the Mega Piranha. So he's just kind of going wild here. We're gaining... It's a little bit. We don't gain a lot, but we don't not gain either. Yeah, get him, Guam Mojave. There's snakes all around here. Don't you see them? Okay. All right. So I think the only way to test this is really to go where no man has gone before. Or, well, actually, where all the server members tend to go all the time, and that is the North Island. What I think we're gonna do is leave Guam Mojave on aggressive right now too. Like, I'm gonna play around with it a little bit and see what kind of damage we can do. I never play around with aggressive dinos, so this should be interesting. Guam Mojave is still fighting stuff over here. Ah, there we go. Now you going for the good stuff. That's what I was hoping for. All right, let's get all in here. Try to get some last hits in. Kind of like we were playing League of Legends. We're looking for last hits. Only bad thing is, I don't think we're gonna be able to get. I don't think we're gonna be able to get any last hits with Guam Mojave. He is too violent. She's like killing everything. Look at her. She's amazing. Wow. Are we getting any XP? 157 out of 210, and that was 157.2. We're not gaining a whole bunch, are we? Killing coalfish, killing all kind of stuff. Look at this. So the Meganura eating the body of the Paraceratherium, which is desynced. So you just see blood splatters randomly in the air. How weird. Alright, fine. That's odd, but that's okay. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Let's whistle passive. Okay. Now you're okay, Guam Mojave. Relax. Actually, let's move Guam Mojave. So we aren't getting a whole lot of stuff. We aren't. I think we're gonna have to do the whole Quetzal thing, guys. I really do. But that leads me to believe we can still level Guam Mojave some, because I still want to be able to use Guam Mojave for stuff. Guam Mojave already gained quite a bit of XP, man. Movement speed is up to 150. That's kind of what we want. I think what we're gonna do, instead of leveling Dirty Curious, we're gonna level Guam Mojave instead. Well, I mean, it would have been a joint effort, but now it can't be a joint effort because the game won't let me do that, unfortunately. I won't gain too much XP, even if I'm on the back of Dirty Curious. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring Dirty Curious back, and I'm gonna bring Guam Mojave to the North Island, and we're gonna fight some over there. So before we head to the North Island, guys, I thought I would play around with some underwater adventures too, because I've been hearing reports of a lot of sharks on the server. But first, what is this? Future site of Mazion's Coliseum. Well, that's interesting. Maz was talking a little bit about making his Coliseum out here. He probably doing that because of the wood right nearby. I taught him about this wood gathering method, man, and he is absolutely in love with it. So I did bring my scuba gear so that we can play around with it, because there's always so many sharks in this area. Like, you can see one right there. There's two right there. Let me go ahead and put my scuba gear on. That way we don't have to worry. And we should be able to kill these guys, no problem. Alright. So we don't swim quite as graceful as something like a plesiosaur or a plessy, but I can back up and stuff too. So I killed the Megalodons, and as you can see, I'm regenerating stamina, which is the awesome part about having a Spino in the water. Let's see, where is... Did we kill all the sharks? We did. We killed all those sharks. Alright. Let's take a look at our XP and see what we get from Megalodons, because I'm sincerely curious about this. We're right at almost 5610 right now. We need one more for another level. Let's dig around a little bit and see. This should give it to us. This is going to be it right here. Okay, we did gain the level. Now we're at 5612.4, which is not incredible. Hold on, we got another shark attacking us? Alright, it's dead. Apparently they're taming a giga. So let's do something like movement speed. We're going to continue on the movement speed route until probably I get to about 180. I think that's what I'm satisfied with. You know, the great thing about a Spino is that you moving like this, if you're moving fast enough, it's really, really good to have a land mount this big, because you can chomp everything, there's no natural predators, and because it's a Spino, it can go in and out of the water. It's one of my favorite dinos, but ever since the Quetzals have come out, I'm not gonna lie, the Spinos don't shine like they used to. And it's unfortunate, because they were always my favorite. Look, here's some more sharks. So that's why I'd like to make him a little bit more useful in the realm of movement speed. That way, I will get to where I'm actually playing around with it. Because I want to do stuff with Guam Hobby, I really do. So, I figured that we would just play around with the Spino today, and I would talk with you guys a bit. And, like I said, this is going to be a little bit different of an episode because of the amount I talk. And I try to get these blockbuster episodes all the time, but that can't always happen. That was a level 84 Megalodon. So yeah, there's a lot more sharks than there used to be. Gamma 3? I think that should be good. The view is not going to be that good, but the conversation is going to be good, I promise. But lately, like I said, that's kind of hard sometimes, due to the time constraints and stuff. Yesterday, Maz and I spent 5 hours on the episode, guys. That's not including editing, rendering, all that stuff. That's including prep and actual playing for episode purposes. And I can't do that every day, unfortunately. So sometimes, and I'm always guilty, always feel guilty about not putting out, like when I don't think it's a quality episode, I'm like, that wasn't a quality episode, and I feel bad. But I try to do it, but I know putting out something is better than putting out nothing most of the time. You know, it's don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm trying to meet some sort of artificial quota or something like that. But I do have times that I need to do stuff that aren't exact in the game, you know, in order for further production, not production, to be productive. Yeah, kind of, to try to do things that I need to do. Look at the sharks. So yeah, this might be a little bit crazy, guys. Like, there is a lot of sharks in the water. Look at the sharks. I've never seen this many sharks before in Ark. I've never done it. But yeah, that's my whole thing. You know, I try to get episodes out that are going to be... I think I went too fast in the water here. Oh, it's because I had auto sprint toggled. I can back up in the water too. That's another amazing thing that you can't normally do. I know you guys can barely see. I killed the 2 Megalodons. Alright, I killed all of the Megalodons, I think. There's a Megalodon underneath me, I believe. Yeah. There's another Megalodon coming. It's like Attack of the Sharks. This is crazy. I know you guys can see the outlines. Alright, I am gaining a lot of levels, and my health and stuff is doing fairly good. Man, Megalodons might be the way to go. Like, I've never seen so many things in one place that I can attack, but it looks like there's a lot for that. I know you guys can't really enjoy a video with this kind of weather, so I'm going to go ahead and let it chill before we move on. But I want to tell y'all a little bit about my Thanksgiving week and hopefully find out about y'all's. So sit tight, you guys, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, it's morning, well, at least morning enough to see, and I thought I would just check around. You see how awesome this is? The Saber-tooths don't even attack me because I'm on a Spino. Let's check out our XP level. So we have 6,035. We need to see how much we get from this. Let's just take for instance this Saber-tooth. This was a level 16 Saber-tooth, and that gave us 6,036. Not that great, but not terrible. Let's see if we can disable item collection and see if that changes the amount of stuff that we get too, because I don't want to constantly micromanage my inventory like this or dump stuff all around. I've already dumped like a load of luggage over there. It looks like luggage. I can't wait until the item renders are actually in. Okay, there's a Rex up there. So let's see, we have 6,044. Let's see what we can do. Let's just make a round and see if we can level. We need what, about 500 XP to level? Something like that. There's a lot of raptors. The Rex doesn't look like we're getting anything that we don't need. Why am I... Oh, there's a corno down there that was killing me. I didn't even hear the battle music, man. There's the corno dead. Okay, we'll make a rip around this portion of the island too. Alright, now naturally they attack me once I've already made them mad. Or when I attack their friends. And they ragdoll like crazy too. But they don't naturally come after me, so that's cool. And it doesn't look like I'm picking up anything but the animal resources, like the hide, the meat, the chitin, and the keratin. That was a 104 corno. A lot of you guys, when I'm killing stuff in leveling videos, you're like, man, you just killed a 108, whatever. I don't got time to look at all this. I would never gain any XP if I did that. So anyway, I hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving. I had a great Thanksgiving. I'm on a like a diet workout regimen and stuff, and this whole week I did not eat. I did not diet. So I actually stopped exercising too while the week was over, but I ate a bunch of stuff and it was pretty good. In fact, I just had pizza. Today's the last day to cheat. Well, second to last day to cheat day. Tomorrow's cake day. That's just to finish off the leftover cake that we had for the holidays. And then I'm going right back to where I was. Let's see, movement speed is 157 now, pretty good. So I got 500 XP and I'm only halfway around the island. Not bad. Well, it's actually a little bit more than halfway. Not in distance, but in creatures left over. Look at this mess over here. I'm going to try to get all this XP. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Only one Argent and one Corno left, and I just killed both of them. Alright, so my Thanksgiving is good. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving too. I'm really set for Christmas. I thought I would talk to you guys a little bit about the stuff I had talked about a few days ago in the video with the Xbox and PlayStation 4 stuff. So I don't know a whole lot about capture cards, but I'm going to be getting, I think, an Elgato capture card. I'm going to be getting an Xbox One, and I'm going to be getting a PlayStation 4. And a bunch of you guys said that there's not much out there except for stuff like Forza on Xbox, but Ark is going to be for Xbox for sure. I don't know if it's going to be coming out for PlayStation, but I'm only going to play it on one console, most likely. Other than that, I like RPGs a lot, so if there's any good RPGs out, I might play those. But I'm really excited about messing around with some of that stuff. And there's stuff on the PlayStation Store that, and the Xbox Live Store, I believe it is, that I would love to play too. Magic the Gathering was an old game that I used to play that I really liked on Xbox, and I think they have some expansions for it. Like the updated stuff and stuff. So I might, if you guys like Magic the Gathering, I might play that too. But I'm excited for things like every once in a while there's a title that comes out that's available for PC but later than the copies. I'm gonna play some of those too, most likely, but it's mostly gonna be exclusive titles. But I really want to thank you guys for all the input that y'all gave for me on that episode. I really am excited about doing some console titles, and really soon. Right now on my channel, there's not that much going on outside of Battlefront and Ark. I'm playing Cardinal Quest 2, which I'm pretty much done with the series at this point. Like, there's not much left to do at all. I have like I think I have one last character class to play through a run, and I'm gonna see how far I can get with that, but it's an endless run, so I might not even go all the way. But I am gonna enjoy it thoroughly because Cardinal Quest is pretty good. It's not getting too many views, but it's a fun series, and I am actually playing it on mobile too. Black Desert Online is going to be coming out early next year, and there might be a second alpha coming up, so I'm going to be doing some of that. Let's drop all these items because I don't need them. Let's bring movement speed up again to 180 is the target here. I don't know if I'll be able to get that this episode or whatever, but so yeah, I'm extremely excited. As far as the new PC titles coming up outside of Black Desert Online, I don't know. I want to get Just Cause 3, but I have not seen it. I didn't get the early access of it, I guess, or whatever. I tried to request early access to it, but I did not get early access to it. So that may or may not involve me not playing it. It really all depends. If I can't really get early access on a title, usually for YouTube reasons, a lot of the times I won't cover it. It's because I just get drowned out. Star Wars Battlefront was a little bit different. I was able to get sponsored for that, so it was worth my time to play it. And I really wanted to play it. I actually play Star Wars Battlefront a lot off camera. Just because it's, recording takes effort, and you naturally want it to have good variety and have good impact in the people that you watch it. You want it to be good, kind of like I mentioned before about the Ark content and the blockbusters and stuff. But unfortunately, it can't always be like that. But at any rate, I think I'm going to make this one round here. We've been getting quite a bit, 7592 from 6,000. We're getting about 1,500 XP so far, which is not that bad for a few rounds. I would like to see if I can kill a few Megalodons and see what that does as well. Let's just take a stroll around. I don't have my my scuba tank on again. Let's go down with the scuba tank and see what we can see. I didn't bring my goggles at all because I figured that just some sharks and stuff would be okay. Let's round some up and see what we can do in a big roundup. See, we have no natural predators, I always say, except for Rexes, and apparently for sharks. The sharks go after us too. So we have infinite stamina as long as we're stamina as long as we're swimming, and it looks like there's a ton of sharks that are around too. I'm amazed of the amount of sharks that are here. Like, this is quite bananas, but that's pretty good. Everybody's still turkey hunting. I am not collecting 1,000 wishbones to summon a Dodo Rex. I'm not doing it. It's just not worth it for me. I would like the headdress, and that's only 60 bones, I think. But even that is a lot. Alright, this is going to be a big group of Megalodons that I could kill. Let's see here. I've never seen so many Megalodons at one time. Look at this, man. Are we continuing to pick them up? Alright. Let's go around one more time. Alright, here we go, here we go. Wow. And just like that, we killed him. 7622 XP. The XP was kind of lame, to tell you the truth. Not the greatest thing in the world. It wasn't bad, I suppose, but it wasn't incredible. I wonder what kind of XP Plessies and stuff gives. I don't know, you guys. I'm going to play around a little bit more on the island, and then we're going to head back. Well, you guys, I kind of got tired of the North Island, and I decided to come play around with some anglerfish for some angler gel. I'm going to see how much I can harvest from these guys just by attacking them. And there's a Plessy over there I'd like to kill too. There's an angler. We got 72 angler gel from it. That was very slim picking, or easy pickings, I should say. Not really slim pickings. There's two of them. And as y'all can see, not really losing a whole bunch of health. Oh, here's a Plessy. Let's make the round, shall we? There's two Plessies. Aha. Alright, fine. Have it your way. Oh, wow, they're hurting me. You know what the great thing about this setup is, too? Like, if I need to, I can just get out of the water. Okay, killed one Plessy. Where's the other Plessy? Alright. Yes! Level 84. Okay, you know what's sad? I didn't gain a level from all that mess. Did not even gain a level from all of it. All of that killing and still nothing. I was hoping that we see a few angler. Maybe some angler farming would be pretty good with this. But I have a feeling that Plessy would still be better at it, just due to their movement and their mobility and stuff like that. Now, if we saw a Mosasaur, that would be pretty interesting too. Spinosaurus versus Mosasaur. I think we ought to do it. Let's do it. As soon as I get rid of these, that is. They all trying to get behind me. Back it up. Y'all wasn't expecting the old reverse move, huh? They hit you kind of forward too. It's kind of rough when they do that. All right. And that should be it. And I leveled finally. Alright, let's go back up to the top so we can see what's going on. And I think what we'll do is look around a little bit to see if we can find a Mosasaur, you guys. Will you let me up so I can see the sunlight? Please? Ah, there we go. We're still around the North Island. Alright, let's bring movement speed up. We have 165. Almost to our 180 mark. Let's go hunt for a Mosasaur. Oh my gosh. Look at the poo-poo coming at me. Look. Look how ridiculous. There is definitely something going on here, guys. Two Plessies. Alright, I gotta get some distance. There's another shark. Everywhere I go, it's just tons of sharks. Alright, back it up. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Alright, there's one Plessy down. Look at this. Wow. So one thing I forgot to mention about the Spino, by the way, is that you can use the you can use your spyglass on the back of them, unlike other water dinos. Now, on the back of a Plessy or a shark or anything like that, when you try to use your scope, you can't. Well, you can on this, and there's the Mosasaur we've been waiting for. I got enough oxygen. Let's do it. What level is this guy? Here we go. Epic battle. I'm almost as big as him. Or her. Oh, and a shark's joined in. You really think that big thing needs help? I got him. It was only a level 4. Well, I guess we know who the king of the sea is. Wow. We didn't really hit our 180 mark. I think we're only at... Let's see, did we gain another level yet? No. What are we at? We're at 165. But still, owning in the water. And this is what I meant to tell y'all about the spyglass. Check that out. You can't do that on water dinos, man. You can't. And with the oxygen level the way it is on a Spino, not that it's infinite, but it's pretty darn good. And being that the stamina is infinite, it's definitely pretty cool. I'm definitely going to take my Spino out a lot more than I used to. And I think all of these are just sharks. Yeah, I was hoping it would be something significant. But I could probably kill sharks all day, but yeah, this is ridiculous. Anyway, guys, I think that is going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope y'all enjoyed just a casual episode. Let me know in the comments what you think, guys. If y'all don't like it at all, let me know you don't like it. I don't do them often, but every once in a while I like to just have a casual episode, and I felt like we needed to show Guam Mojave some love. So anyway, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me some dap on that like button to show your support for the series. And you can subscribe to the channel for more daily videos, guys. Thanks so much for watching. As always, this is Zueljin signing off, and we'll see you next time.